we last spoke. I guess the different way I'd approach this is last time we spoke, I would talk about deals. Now it's cash flow. It's really good and consistent cash flow, which is deals as well. But it's not, I've had a good week. I'm having good weeks. I'm having good months. That's the difference versus when we last spoke. So that first point was a really important point to get to, where landing that first big deal was a massive psychological barrier to smash through. And that was a really important step in the process. But then the next step of the process, which I've now, I think, just achieved, is how to how to run a business that does that consistently. And the two are very different. You need the first one to achieve the second one, but the two are very different skill sets. Um, so aside from the obvious benefits that the course has given in terms of being able to talk to people and sell high value ticket items and deliver that, the the secondary massive learning and improvement in my bit of self improvement has been how to get repeatability in that, and more how to run a business alongside the high level creative stuff. And I think that's a really important point that the course teaches, is not just how to sell one to one in a project by project basis. It's how to generate a mindset which allows you to consistently put out into the world that value that you offer, to attract consistently the right people and consistently close those people. So off the back of to quote some numbers for you, as I know is always good to represent that success. The past 3 months for me, I remember when I joined this course, I was scraping by month to month. The past 3 months for me have all been 11k plus. So they've not been, and that they've not included some of my biggest deals ever. But for me personally, for the business, for Ingrain, 3 consistent months of plus 11k is better than a 24k deal. That is a measurement of true success in my head, rather than manage to get one project over the line. It's the consistency that will make this sustainable and make it growable, which is the stage right now. So, like we were just saying, I'm now able, because of that cash flow, to bring people on to consistently deliver that volume of work at a higher standard and pay for those people, those contractors, those freelancers, and hopefully very soon full-time employees, to make sure that that growth sustains and continues to go upwards. So yeah, that's the difference, I think, between the last time we spoke and now.
Awesome, mate. Love that. And then how's in terms of like projected cash flow, how's like in total, what's Q4 looking like for you?
I'm actually just gonna look.
If you're comfortable sharing, obviously you don't have to if you don't want
Yeah,
to.
I mean, look, okay, you can only talk about pipeline,
Mm.
um, which may or may not close. I think what we do now is, we segment the pipeline that's predicted to close into, like, a cold lead, a warm lead, and a hot lead. So yeah, I'd say we're definitely on track to do that again in November. Probably slightly less, probably 10k in November, and then December, a higher volume of leads which are slightly colder, but looking to warm them significantly in November, and then do the same again. So consistent, as well as the last 3 months, we also have projected months in the next 2 months of the same volume, which is great.